Well, guys, I've been through the desert to the sea, and now I'm in Badwater Basin, Death Valley, lowest place in North America, 289 feet, with my wifey, and we rode the Sonic Soul in the area, first time ever. So stay tuned, because I've got some cool film, and again, Captain Jeff, see you soon. Yeah. Badwater Basin with actual water on it. Once in a lifetime deal. This is awesome. It's totally awesome. Check this out. It's a lake you'll never see in your lifetime. Death Valley, water, a lake. You wouldn't even think, would you? Awesome. Turn the bike around. I got to get out of here. Go for a ride back up to the road. Totally awesome. Totally awesome. Pretty gnarly trail. we're back on it. Going back. Water Basin. Awesome. We're checking it out. Awesome. Going back to the car. On the Sonic Soul Cuda full suspension kick-ass bike. Bad Water Basin. Totally cool. Back to the site. Going back to Baby Sweet. Say hello for the camera, sweet.
Hello.
Kick-ass Sonic. Hey Soul fans, Captain Jeff here, still rocking and rolling with Soul on the Soul Full Suspension Cuda. Well guys, I hope you like this latest video. My wife and I took the RV out and did the ride expedition at Badwater Basin, Death Valley. It's basically the lowest place in North America, 285 feet below sea level, and basically it's got the hottest record in the world of 134.3 degrees. Of course, we weren't out there when it was that hot. The neat thing was we had a tropical storm come through the end of summer, and it didn't go over the coastline. It basically went into the deserts, dropped 3 years worth of rain in about 18 hours. So a lot of water went into the desert, and it actually put water in this basin. This basin is an ancient lake, was an ancient lake millions of years ago, 750 feet. Dried up millions of years ago, and it actually is the hottest recorded place on Earth. But a really cool place to visit. I've been there many times, but I have never, ever, ever seen water in the basin. Basically, it's been decades, if not over 100 years or more. Really neat effect. It's a salt flat in the basin, and it had about 1.5 feet of water. Usually this place is dry, hot, and windy. We went in an area where there was no wind, and it was absolutely beautiful. Natural mirror. It was really neat. The effect was you'd look on the surface of the water and look at the mountains in the background, and it was one of the best natural mirrors I've ever seen. Anyways, very cool. Yeah, so boy, I've been road testing this bike now. Been doing regular road testing, speed check, smooth check. Took it out on rough terrain, hills, gravel. Took it down to the beach on shore on the sand. I have to say this bike, again, is the best and coolest fat tire, fat boy, basically cruiser / off-road bike that I've ever ridden. And I've road tested bikes now for many years. I started road testing electric bikes when nobody had them, and everybody said I was cheating because it was electric. Now everybody rides them. But I've road tested this cruiser type class bike, probably about 40 to 45 different bikes. And this Soul product absolutely is outright the best bike built, best quality, coolest bike out there. I did some rugged testing. If you ever want to see how this bike does in rugged terrain, I made a video before this. It's titled Soul Fast E-Bike Goes Ballistic. Started off at the HB Huntington Beach Air Show. Then we went to Joshua Tree National Park in Yucca Valley. While we're in Yucca Valley, I found a motocross track in the back of the RV park and took the bike out. Was going to do some filming. There was a whole bunch of full-on MX motocross trails around. Went through one time, figured out a trail. The second time I was going to do a speed run and then film. So this trail had berms, drop-offs, hoop-de-doos, a sand pit, just rocks, everything. So the second version I went down hauled ass. I forgot about the sand pit between two hoop-de-doos, and I skyrocketed off the highest hoop. I made the landing, but when I landed in the sand, the front wheel cocked forward, and basically I laid out, flew over the handlebars. Unfortunately, one finger on each hand got caught in the brake levers, and I broke two fingers. The neat thing was the bike didn't break, but I broke my finger. So that's basically my testimony to this bike, that it is tough and not a scratch on it. Just the paint job on these bikes are awesome. Jimmy does not go cheap. He spends the most money on these components, puts the best stuff on it, and that's why absolutely outright this bike is the best out there. So if you want to check out that video, check out the rough ride. Again, it's titled Soul Fast E-Bike Goes Ballistic. Check it out because you'll be entertained. If you look really close, you'll see my fingers taped with duct tape. Basically, after I broke and went back to the RV, I took a 600 milligram ibuprofen, ate something. About an hour later, I went back out and actually did some filming. But I took a tongue depressor out of my medical kit, broke it in half, duct taped the two fingers, went back out, rock and rolled. So check it out. Oh, boy. So anyways, so what I'm going to do now is I'll go through the different trims of bikes. I'll start off with the CUDA, and the cool thing is they just came out with a new paint scheme on the full suspension CUDA. The name of the bike is American Badass. Check it out. It's red, white, blue, stars and stripes, all patriotic. Just got my bike in, and I love it. So the first bike you'll see, and again, all these bikes come in different color arrangements. So the first bike, this is the Badass full suspension CUDA. Check this out. The next bike I'm going to show you is the Soul Sport Pro. Looky, looky. The next bike is the Miss Saber Pro. Check it out. And this next bike is called the Soul Step Through. Yeah. And this last bike is the SS F1 mid-drive Stormtrooper. Really cool bike. Check it out. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's time to wrap it up. So now I'm going to give you the lowdown on how to get your cool Soul Fast e-bike. So, guys, you're going to go to the soulebikes.com website. Go into the inventory, check the bikes out in the color, pick your bike, go on top of the website. You'll see a phone number. Call that phone number. Talk to Kerry. He's the main sales guy. Let him know what color, what type bike you want. Make sure you use my code Captain Jeff. That's Captain Jeff, and he'll give you the special factory direct pricing. And when you get your bike, you'll become part of the Soul family, and you'll roll with soul. So, guys, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.